you see how them a go on down in the darkness. Them not the celebration, them not the party. We not fear the
sign of the Illuminati. Jaja are the general in the army.
heart of man changes every day, but the love of the Most High always remain the same. Seek not the approval of a man or a woman.
Mankind they are.
Tomorrow them gone. Make God say Jah love me, 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 Jah love me. So when every girl I run up on me ugly, me know say me good when the Father above me. I tell her God love me, 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 God love me. So when they sit down and I chat on them, I crush me, to make me stand firm. None of them can.
Hi guys, welcome back to my journal.
Yeah, I'll be there for you when you were all alone. I'll be there for you, 'cause I know that I'll be there for you when you were all alone.
Thank you for joining me on today's recording. I trust everyone is doing well. I noticed I never introduced myself, so my name is Ashley, but you can call me Ash. And yeah, so this channel is basically just me doing life. The past videos have been a bit here and there, but trying to gain focus with time. And yeah, I trust your stay here will be good. Please, if you haven't subscribed, just take a few seconds of your time. Click on this button over here. If it's still red, just click on it, subscribe, stay tuned to Doing Life with me, and let's have fun. Yeah. Okay, today I'm so psyched. Kwanza, have you seen my top? My crochet halter top. I wore this thing like once to a reggae concert. Alafu nya vitu zingine vitu zingine hazitaki hasira, but that's a story for another day. So today's recording, I actually wanted you to meet my besties. I'm supposed to be meeting up with them in a while. We celebrate our 11th anniversary. Imagine a whole 11 years. It's like I've known these people half my life. Almost half my life, that is, almost. And yeah, so what happens is we were supposed to meet at 12. It's around 11:30 right now. I got a call about some minutes ago. Naambiwa ndio moja ameamka. And I figured, kama ameamka sahi, we are not meeting on time, meaning I won't have the time to do a recording. So there goes that video, but you'll still meet them. So it came to mind, I met these amazing human beings when I was in high school, and it gave me an idea. Why not talk about our high school experiences? How was your high school experience? Is it something when you look back you go like, wow, that was amazing? Ama unaangalia unasema, mini survivor. Honestly, mini kwa ile side ya mini survivor, because our high school was the absolute ghetto. I know if my mom hears me saying this, she'll be like, why didn't you tell us if you wanted to transfer? But me nakwanga, I'm strong, by the way. I survived these things. So yeah, what I'm doing today, I wrote down 5 things, 5 memories from high school. Most of them are the ghetto side, but my first one is my friends. I made some amazing links when there. Some were just your time in high school, but a few we've managed to talk through this whole time now, up to date. We still keep in touch. Actually, there's this kanini, this pouch. It has notes. Can you see? Like, so many notes in here from people who used to write me notes when in high school. Until high school, during prep time, you can talk. So the only way you can communicate with someone, you write them a note and you pass. But most of the time, see at theater, you wanted to communicate. You don't get to useless things. So every time I get this thing, I always laugh. Like, I read through these notes and I just laugh. So today I said, I'm going to pick a few. This one looks interesting. I'm going to pick a few and just read. I hope most of them are from people I still keep in touch with. Hata kama ni once in a while. But let me start with this. So this is a card from my twinnie. Hey, twinnie. Ulikuwanga nice. Ati to Ash. Happy Valentine's, babe. Not babe. Si ile baby ya B-A-B-E. Ile baby ya B-E-B. Babe. I'm always thinking about you. Have an awesome day. Forever our love prevails. Mbona siku hizi kwangi mzuri hivi lakini? When was the last time you told me you love me, manze? Another one. I just dropped one. Another one. This one. Can I yeah, this one was from my namesake. She's called Ashley. Ati, thank you. I don't even know what I had done for her. Thank you. You deserve a something, my dear. Buy yourself Bansmoky Cribes. Ish, Bansmoky Cribes. That takes me way back. Bansmoky Cribes. Bansmoky is this. There was this kaban that used to be sold in the tuck shop. It was around about this size, then a smoky. So you put the smoky, then you fold it. It looks like a hot dog. And then cribes. Cribes were crisps. I don't know why we used to call them cribes, but it was a thing. Guy, ukikula hivyo una feel too your soul is at peace with the whole world. You're just fine. Eish. Right now this chick is cooking such amazing food. So instead of Bansmoky cribes, unrelated to delivery, buffalo wings and kule. I'm kidding anyway. Another one. Guy, JD wrote me, happy holidays, have fun, but summer. Focused people in life. How many more am I reading? This one. No, that one I'll read it last. Ashley, oh, I'll read that one too last. Hush. This one was from my Deca. Ati? Deca is the, you see, the Deca beds. Yeah, so the person who used to sleep beneath me. Esther, Ati, I decided to write you a note. Usiklia high school, useme that my Deca didn't ever write me a note. So here you go. Anyway, hope unasoma really hard. I want us to keep the flag blazing. Isn't the flag blazing? I'm a fire blazing. I don't know. When we going to clear, they will be saying that the Decas got straight A's. What? Can you imagine the joy that follows it? Hebu, let's strive towards it. It's 11 days. We can do it. God is going to see us through and let his favor and glory shine upon us. Oh, Esther. This one is from someone called Christy. Life is like roads we travel. Some are smooth, some are rough, and some I'd rather forget. But there's a road I won't regret and forget. The road where we met and became pals. Oh, people were so sweet. This one was side desky. Side desky is definitely the person who used to sit on my side. I used to have a desky, then a side desky. Mwenye ako ile row ingine. She's called Eunice. Ati, histo imekata kuingia. Sasa mimi na plan niende ni show mode, ni repeat form 1. Nice preps. Eunice, you know you didn't mean that. So these two that are remaining are from these two human beings that I'm supposed to be meeting at 12 and they're not ready. Or rather, one is not ready. Ni mwenye amelala at 11:30. Ati, Ashley, kukua lonely nayo. Pole. Si utanipea book yako ya bio at 9 p.m. as in usiku. Did you have to write for me as in usiku? I know 9 p.m. is usiku. Ati, thanks, plus textbook. By the way, nice preps if you must. People who just choose savagery. Literally. I know this one is from the other one. Olivia. Ati, hi. Sina kitu ya hukusho, ni venye tu nimepewa sticky note bure na Diana. Anyway, usidhani mi hukumiss. You are the last thing in my mind. Anyway, nice preps. These people are just mean. You know, the mean kind of love. But I love them anyway. Like, yeah, those are some of the ones I thought I should sample. There are so many. I can't go through them all. Guy, if you think you ever wrote me a note and you want to see what it entails, just holler at me and I'll look for it. So yeah, that's my first memory from high school that I wanted to share with you guys. At least that was the side that was not so ghetto. Sasa tunaingia zile deep dive to the serious things, eh? So I had written them down. Let me see. First one was friends. Second, serving. So serving, you get this calling letter, or is it admission letter, when you're just about to join Form 1. You know that letter that they signed, we're glad to inform you got a position, blah blah blah, and you're like, mama, we made it. So when I got that letter, I went to the requirements part, the part for uniforms. So you see, one of the requirements was an apron, and the first thing that came to my mind is, hey, this school is so bougie, like we're going to be doing duties umeva apron, unakatu. Ati, what are you saying? Kumbe that apron had a purpose. Sasa purpose yake ilikuwa nini? Serving nawaambia. So what used to happen is when you're serving, you go to the dining hall, you find food has been arranged in one place in different bowls, a number of bowls. So what your job was to take the bowls and take them to your respective houses. Each house had like 10 tables, ama 11, something around there. So you're supposed to serve and put them on each table. If it's ugali, you put bowls of ugali on each table, stew on each table. You get the point. Sasa, it sounds easy. You just go you take a bowl and put on the table. How hard can that be? Yo, you don't know. So what used to happen is these bowls, of course, when the cooks are serving the bowls, it's not like they're fair. They say, hey, hii bowl haina nyama, let's add some nyama here. No, what goes, whether kidogo, whether mingi, it doesn't matter. So you as a server, you're supposed to make sure you get there early, choose the nice bowls, serve your house with nice bowls, or else by the seniors. Seniors are served the Form 3s and Form 4s. So you can imagine, you're a server, you get to the dining hall late. So you find these bowls zenye watu hawataki. Wewe ndio unachukua hizo. Unapeleka unaweka kwa tables. Then a senior comes to you and she's like, mbona leo chakula yetu inakaa hivi? In my head I used to think, sis, was I the one who cooked that food? Did you see me in the kitchen with that cook cooking that food? But of course, when you come mono and you're thinking, oh, I'm sorry. Unamwambia tu next time, no, we'll serve better. Being a Form 1 was so, I don't know. I used to fear those seniors. Uwezi wajibu hivyo. So yeah, you just had to serve your house the best food, Ama, if you get these bowls that have funny food, don't put them on the senior tables. Just give the Form 1s and 2s, because at least hapo mko same level, hautateteshwa sana, wanielewa, And then serve it. For you to get those bowls, those nice bowls, what used to happen is you have to run. That's how you can imagine until lunchtime. Lunchtime imefika, you're in class, of course, the bell has rung and there was a teacher, definitely. So if you don't get these teachers who understand and know that servers need to go to the dining hall earlier than other people, you're dead. Others used to understand it, they'd be like, when the bell rings, they say, servers, you can go, you can leave the class, How wenye watawaweka? I don't know, man, I don't know. Like, and they just knew. And then there are some days we used to eat fruits. Fruits, it was either a banana or an orange. Sasa unapata they are stacked. And of course you can't go carrying at 10 oranges. So what used to happen, you make sure you have a paper bag. When you go there, you just open a paper bag and do zinaingia ndani ya paper bag. It doesn't matter how many, the more the better. Heri ubaki na extra upatie watu than ukwe na less. Because mtu akikosa banana, pia wewe usikule banana hiyo siku. In short, just don't eat a banana. Tell them I also didn't eat, ndio waone yenyewe baby yako kula. And then on Saturdays were my worst serving days. Saturdays we used to be given a boiled egg in the morning with tea and bread. So boiled egg, unapata zimeboilwa in this, this high school humongous furious. Big. My eyes imejaa hapo ndani. So your work is supposed to be picking up. Some mnafika huko mnapata those eggs are hot. Steaming hot. Like unashika hivi unachomeka, lakini unaona watu wanapika haraka. So pia wewe manze chomeka tu mikono mkiweka hizo just your hands. Like I used to get out of there, I'm like my hands are painful because zimekuchoma, and you can't be there one by one because they isha in a flash of a second. Watu wanaokota mbio. Like serving was just not my thing, man. Guys, sometimes when you go to the dining hall, you stay there so long. And if you go in with a sweater, you find unatoka huko unanuka moshi. Especially since you're accessing the kitchen as a server, unaingia hivyo unanuka moshi. Badala ya Form 4 ku understand ni kuserve, unapita kando yake anakuambia na unanuka moshi. Like, people are so savage out here. Guy, please be nice to people. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. These things go around. What goes around comes around, guys. Guys, kumoja utatoanishwa in your 30s. Unashangaa, yo, what did I do to deserve that? Kumbe ni ule mono uliambia hivyo in high school. Anyway, so that was serving. My third memory, school clubs. School clubs, I mean, is in my music, art, blah blah blah. So to me, the three most active clubs in that school that I was in were music, first aiders, and rangers. Of course, sasa for music, definitely if you go for auditions, you unajiamini uko na the voice, you know. But for first aiders and rangers, it's something you can learn on the job, you know. Because first aid, unasoma hizo manual, rangers, you're shown this is how we march, this is what we do, you know. You can learn on the job. But the thing is, for you to join at the first aiders, hey, you had to choose labor, you know. You just had to choose labor, because alafu unapata, it's like you have to go through 1,000 ways to die for you to join that group. My body doesn't do that. Ati, people are out there. Clubs used to happen on Friday evenings, like between 3:30 and 5. Asa unapata, ati, nyinyi mwenye mna audition mko huku nje running around that you're looking for clues, sijui clues zimefichwa wapi, sijui. Like, it was just tough. Why would you do that? Aya. Rangers, on the other hand, you go for the auditions, unatoanishwa, ushaitoanishwa. I think that was where, honestly, to me, that was somewhat colorism in our race. You know, colorism within a race? Like, wanataka tu ma light skin, mademu wanaka. By the si ati nilikuwa nanakaa vibaya high school, lakini of course nilikuwa nimebit kidogo, I looked darker, mashida tu hivi. So definitely I didn't get in, and I was bitter because ni sawa, lakini sai out here, we are living life, we are looking good, just as you are. Sa, mbona mlitukata? Kaya, those people were mean. Anyway, ni sawa, to move on. Sijawa forgive, but na try to move on. My fourth memory from high school, the matron. I bet you all know who a matron is. So in our school, we used to have two blocks with 3 floors: ground floor, first floor, second floor. So block 1 and block 2, I was in block 2. So block 2, the matron in block 2 didn't like nonsense. Nonsense? No nonsense. If you bring nonsense, unakupa viboko. So I remember, there's this instant story time for this matron. Wow. So it's this Sunday evening. Ashley is busy reading on her bed. I don't know. I was a serious girl. So I was reading for this. We were going to have a physics cat the next day, Monday. So I was reading for this cat. And what happens is, my house was on the second floor. So and our rooms used to face the road. So literally when you're sitting in your room, you could see shenanigans happening out there, blah, blah, blah. So that day, what happens is there's this bus from another boys' school that I don't think I mentioned. Yeah, so the bus comes and then it just stops hapo mbele ya block yetu. Hapo tu kwa barabara, ikasimama hapo. What do the boys do? They open their windows, they put their heads outside, remove their ties and start zungushaing them. They call our school, they call us by the name of our school. Of course, sisemi jina. If you know, you know. I don't want to be sued here. So they call us, and girls being girls, watu wakaretaliate, wanawasikia. Yeah, psyching them. That went about for less than a minute. Then that bus drove off. See, wasichana waka calm down, wakarudi wakaendelea na shughuli zao. Personally, I didn't even shuka my bed. I could just see them, but I didn't scream. Like, nilikuwa tunacheka what was happening. So, like, ilikuwa tu entertainment. So, hiyo ikaisha hivyo. When we are about to sleep, what happens? The matron decides, these girls are joking with me. So she calls at the houses at the top, the 2 houses at the top. And we are wondering, even the houses below us could still see those girls. And some of them were even in our room. So we were so many. Wengine hata wakatoka huko ground floor na kuja huku juu kuona maboy. And then houses zinapanishwa ni gani? Zenye ziko juu. tukaitwa huko chini. So when we get down there, you know, it was a Sunday evening, people are in their pajamas, others half uniform, half, you know, just dressed hivi. Tukaambiwa, kneel down at the reception. Girls, we knelt down. We thought we were just going to pokea some scolding. So she comes out of that car room, amebeba bell, and I was wondering, wow, bell. Wacha akaanza kugonga watu na bell. You guys, do you know how heavy a bell is? Like, hiyo metal vile ni nzito. Akagonga watu. Thankfully, mimi nilikuwa nimenil katikati huko, you know, ndani ya watu. So the people around kwa edges, walipokea kichapo na hiyo bell. Me personally, there's nothing I fear more than being beaten. You'd rather scold me, you'd rather punish me, but don't beat me. Hata tu kuchunwa hivi, I fear. Imagine I fear, I don't like. Sasa nikasema thank God miss kuchapwa. After that, we were told to stand up, we go and do duties in that block. Duties as in to share all the houses, their bathrooms, toilets, corridors, we wash. Tell me, almost 11 usiku, you guys. We washed that block until around 1 a.m. And the next day I have a cut. That boys' school, you guys just know you need to test her that night. We need to test her. Guy, matron. That's one night I can never forget with the matron. And then in our school, what used to happen is sometimes in the middle of the night, people would like to wake up and like take a shower, because unapata the previous night ama morning watu wamejazana wengi, so they used to opt like katikati ya siku you can just wake up and shower at your own pace, hakuna mtu anakusumbua, you're just fine. Lakini if the matron found you in the bathroom in the wee hours of the night, first of all you'll be beaten, you in your towel, you will be beaten. After being beaten, she tells you, okay, now since you don't have to sleep, just follow me, let's patrol the block. She never used to patrol the block for long, but the thing is, if she gets you, she'll make that patrol be as long as she wants, because mchana si anaweza lala, nyinyi mkiwa class, anaweza lala. So she doesn't even care if she doesn't sleep the whole night. Mna patrol block almost 1 hour, and you're in a towel, it's cold, it's freezing. Nyinyi mnatembea tu. Thank you, guy. So there's this time, and then the alert for knowing the matron is coming, police to say, Mati. So ukisikia tu hivyo, what? Start running for your life. So this day, niko kwa bafu hizo wee hours of the night, and I start hearing Mati. Bado niko na sabuni, I just can't run to the room like that. So what happens, in the bathrooms there used to be this raised slab, and the doors, you could see under the doors kidogo, like up till below your knee, if you could see. So people used to panda that car slab. When you climb on that slab, if she peeps under the door, she won't see you. Sasa see, I climbed on top of that slab, so I'm just there naked. My heart is literally in my throat beating, because mimi na kuchapo, as I've told you, it's just a no. Sasa nimepanda, I'm there, oh God, please don't forsake me. Akakuja, and then she used to drag her feet, so you could hear her walking. She drags her feet. Akapita hiyo bathroom yangu, nikasikia amepita, nikasema tu God, menyamaza. Nikasikia she's gone. I was like, thank you Lord. Like sikupatikana. Those were just some amazing memories from the matron. That was my fourth memory. My fifth one and last one for today's recording is punishment. In our school, it was really easy to get. I think all you needed to do to get a punishment was just cough, and you'd be like, oh, you coughed, please go and wash the what. Okay, of course I'm exaggerating, but I'm just trying to show that you didn't have to do much to get a punishment. A girl like me, as good as I am, obedient, rule following, I used to do a punishment like every week. It wasn't even a big deal. It wasn't a big deal those days that you were punished. Cool, that's cool. So let me think. The worst punishment I have ever done. There's this time we were in the physics lab. So the teacher, not lecturer, the teacher had not come in yet. So of course, what wanapiga story, you're having the time of your lives, and wangine wanacheka. So what happens is the principal just passes outside, and she's like, oh, So these people are just making noise. Okay, let me get in. So she comes in and she's like, which class is this? Since physics was mixed, you just tell her the formula. So I think we were in form 4 or something. So we told her form 4. She's like, follow me to the assembly ground. Tukafikiria, oh, okay, it's happening. So we went to the assembly ground, tukapanga lines up. We were told to line up according to our different classes. So we lined up and she's like, okay, so can you turn? And it just happened. In Kenya, we don't have like spring, summer, autumn, winter, that kind of thing. But it was that time where trees shed the flowers. So you know, I think it was a jacaranda tree. I'm not so sure if it was jacaranda, but it had purple flowers. Which tree has purple flowers? Do you know it? I'm guessing it's jacaranda. I don't know, guys. But yeah, that tree had, those trees had purple flowers. So zilikuwa zina shed. So when you turn, you just see the school was just purple, like almost everywhere. So she tells us, I do not want to see any purple in the green. In short, she's telling you, you pick up all those flowers that those trees have shed. Usually, when you look back, you're just seeing purple. It's like at a green haiko. You guys, see that day we picked flowers. We picked flowers. Zilikuwa zinajaza these drums. Mnajaza drum, flowers tupu. You go pour, you come back, you fill it again. Bado tu mna pick flowers, you guys. You're just picking flowers. So what happened? To make it worse, the flowers, mna pick like 10 meters, mkitan, zimeanguka tena. And you know, hamfai kwa na ini. Sasa that day, in short, we were just, it was just twisted like that. Juu hakuna point mtaenda mseme ati we are done with the punishment. Juu akitoka nje bado watu na flowers zimeanguka. Okay, you guys, we picked like yes, siku nilikuwa gardener. Earth is hard, you guys. Another punishment that I remember is kneeling down. You know, when you say kneeling down, it just sounds meh. But there was this time the principal started making us kneel on gravel. And gravel, I mean like those two small stones. Sasa mnapiga magoti kwa gravel. Unatoka hapo magoti yako imechimbika, iko tu na mashimo of the stone. That was painful. And then you find that people, when we're told to kneel down, others start plucking leaves from the bushes around us. Ati they're plucking weke kwa magoti. Haisaidii. Wengine ati wanaeka tissue. Yo bro, those things don't help. Hizo mambo zinadunga. Then you come out of there, you have a limping walking style. Na unapata more than 30 minutes on gravel. Hey, Kenya. Si mnatutesa. If you didn't go through 844 with these problems, I don't know. You missed a stage in life. Okay. And then the thing in that school, it used to be better. Like if you're caught in trouble, don't pinpoint people. Ati amekuja akapata mnapiga kelele. Don't pinpoint. Don't say ati that one and that one are the ones making noise. Because if you give them names, it was just as simple as they're being given a leave out, they go on suspension, which we never used to find fair. So I think tulikuwa tumezoea ile kitu ya unakofia team. Mkiona tu headmistress ameingia, aulize list, ni nyamazeni tu, then she'll get pissed and tell you the whole class go and clean. You know, it was better that way. Kwanza okay, it was bad. There was this punishment used to be given. It was so fun, but if I mention it, you'll know which school I'm talking about. So mnitafute niwapigie story. So yeah guys, that marks my 5th and last memory from high school. I hope you enjoyed the recording. For those of you who went through bougie high schools and you can't relate, it's cool. Me checking it too. Laugh at us all you want. For those of you who can relate, be sure to engage with me in the comment section to check pamoja, to consoliane, you know. Yeah, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned to doing live with me. Let's do this again in 2 weeks, and stay safe, have an amazing week, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.